The average American household will spend roughly $142 this year on these brightly colored plastic-wrapped dishwasher pods, and in the UK and Australia you are paying even more. But today I am going to show you how to cut that number not by 10%, not by 20%, but down to a little over $1 for the entire year. This makes me absolutely furious, because the companies selling you these convenient little pods are pulling off one of the greatest retail scams in modern history. They are charging you a premium for a product that is not just wildly overpriced, but is actively destroying the internal components of your appliance. If you've had to replace a dishwasher in the last 5 years because the pump failed, or the seals degraded, or it just stopped cleaning the way it used to, you probably blamed the manufacturer. You thought they just don't make them like they used to. But the truth is, the appliance didn't fail. It was murdered by the very soap you were told was the gold standard. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to replace these overpriced chemical bombs with a $1 3-ingredient homemade powder that cleans better, removes hard water spots, protects your machine's rubber seals, and will last you straight through to next year. Put your wallet away, because we are putting a stop to this today. Now, before I show you the exact recipe for this forbidden soap hack, you need to understand exactly what is happening inside your kitchen right now, because they are betting you won't find this out. When you walk down the cleaning aisle at the grocery store, what do you see? Walls and walls of pods, gels, power balls. They look like candy, and they are priced like luxury items. A single tub of name brand pods can cost upwards of $25. If you are on a fixed income, paying that every couple of months is a hidden tax on your life. But the cost isn't even the worst part, it's the plastic. Those little pods are wrapped in a material called polyvinyl alcohol, or PVA. The commercials tell you that this plastic magically dissolves in the hot water and disappears. But basic chemistry tells us that matter doesn't just disappear, it simply changes form. That plastic film melts down into a sticky, microscopic sludge, and over hundreds of washes, that sludge coats the inside of your drain hoses. It coats the water pump impeller, it clogs the microscopic mesh in your machine's filtration system, and that's just the wrapper. The soap inside the pod is a massive, concentrated overdose of harsh alkaline detergents. A single pod contains nearly 10 times the amount of soap your machine actually needs for a standard daily load. Why? Because the soap companies have to design a pod that can conquer the absolute worst-case scenario, a machine entirely packed with burnt-on lasagna pans. But you aren't washing burnt lasagna every day. You're washing coffee mugs, cereal bowls, and sandwich plates. When you drop a massive, highly concentrated alkaline pod into a normal load of lightly soiled dishes, the soap has nothing to eat, so it starts eating the rubber gaskets around your dishwasher door. It degrades the plastic spray arms. It etches your glassware until it looks permanently cloudy. They are selling you an overdose, charging you a premium for it, and letting your machine take the damage. This is the exact reason appliance repairmen are busier today than they were 20 years ago. But what if I told you that the perfect detergent already exists? It costs pennies, it produces zero plastic sludge, and your grandmother probably had it sitting under her sink right now. But there's a specific reason you won't find it promoted anywhere in the store. I'll show you exactly what it is next, but keep this in mind. There is one critical mistake people make when switching away from pods. That leaves their dishes covered in white film. I'm going to show you how to avoid that in just a few minutes. So, what is this forbidden solution? It's not magic. It's simple, undeniable chemistry that the industry deliberately buried because they couldn't patent it and mark it up for 1,000%. If you were to take a $30 box of brand-name dishwasher powder, strip away the blue dyes, the artificial fragrances that mask odors, and the anti-caking agents, you would be left with 3 incredibly cheap, fundamental ingredients. The secret is a combination of sodium carbonate, citric acid, and sodium chloride. In plain English, washing soda, citric acid, and salt. That is it. That is the holy trinity of cleaning. The washing soda provides the high alkalinity needed to break down grease and dissolve food proteins. It acts as the heavy lifter. The citric acid acts as a chelating agent. Its job is to grab onto the calcium and magnesium in your tap water, the minerals that cause hard water stains, and bind to them so they wash safely down the drain. It also naturally neutralizes the alkalinity at the end of the cycle, acting as a built-in rinse aid. And the salt. The salt naturally softens the water and provides a gentle, non-scratching abrasive action as the powder dissolves. The detergent industry knows this is all you need, but you can't sell a tub of plain white powder for $25. You have to dye it blue and green, compress it into a sphere, wrap it in plastic, and call it Quantum Max Power. Today we are cutting them out completely. We are going to build the perfect machine-saving powder ourselves, and I am going to walk you through exactly how to mix it, how to store it safely, and most importantly, the exact micro-measurement you need to use so that a single batch lasts you all year long. We are going to break this down into 4 simple steps. I want you to follow these exactly because the ratios matter. Step 1. The reset. Before we introduce this clean, natural powder into your machine, we have to get rid of the toxic plastic sludge the pods left behind. You're going to open your dishwasher and pull out the bottom rack. Look down at the floor of the machine. You will see a circular plastic filter. It usually twists counterclockwise to pop out. I want you to take that filter to your kitchen sink and wash it with hot water and an old toothbrush. You are going to be disgusted by the slimy gray film coating that mesh. That is the undissolved PVA plastic from your expensive pods. Scrub it clean. Now, a critical safety warning here. When you are reaching down into the bottom of your dishwasher, look out for the exposed heating element. It looks like a black metal loop. If you have run your dishwasher recently, this element can be hot enough to cause severe third-degree burns. Furthermore, whenever you are doing deep maintenance on an appliance, it is always best practice to make sure the unit is turned off and, ideally, unplugged or flipped off at the breaker. We protect our wallets, but we protect our hands first. Step 2. Gathering the supplies. You need 3 things, and you can get them at any grocery store or hardware store. First, a box of pure washing soda. Do not confuse this with baking soda. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, which is far too weak for greasy dishes. We need washing soda, which is sodium carbonate. A large box costs about $4 in the laundry aisle. Second, food-grade citric acid. You can find this in the canning section of the grocery store or buy a large bag online for about $5. Third, standard kosher salt or large-grain sea salt. Do not use iodized table salt, as the iodine can sometimes react with the metals in your machine. A box of kosher salt costs about $2. Step 3. The formulation. You are going to need an airtight glass or heavy plastic container. A large mason jar works perfectly. Here is the golden ratio. You are going to mix 2 parts washing soda, 1 part citric acid, and 1/2 part kosher salt. For a standard batch that will last you months and months, pour 2 cups of washing soda into the jar. Add 1 cup of citric acid. Add 1/2 cup of kosher salt. Another quick safety warning. When you pour washing soda and citric acid, they can create a fine dust in the air. While it's not highly toxic, breathing in acidic dust will irritate your throat and lungs. Hold the jar away from your face, pour slowly, and if you are sensitive, wear a simple paper mask while mixing. Put the lid tightly on the jar and shake it up until it is completely blended. You have just created a commercial-grade, anti-spotting, grease-destroying detergent for pennies. Step 4. The application and the microdose. Now pause right here, because this next part is where almost everyone messes up. If you skip this, your dishes will come out dirty and you'll go running right back to the expensive pods. When you open your dishwasher door, you see the little soap cup with the latch. Most people fill that cup all the way to the top. Do not do that. Remember what I said earlier? You have been conditioned by the industry to chronically overdose your machine because our homemade powder has no fillers, no plastics, and no fluff. It is incredibly potent. You only need 1 level tablespoon of this powder for a normal load of dishes. I recommend keeping a cheap plastic tablespoon measuring spoon right inside your jar. Scoop out 1 tablespoon, drop it into the main wash compartment, and snap the lid shut. But wait, there is a second part to this secret. Look at your dishwasher door again. Next to the compartment that snaps shut, there is usually a small open indentation. Sometimes it has holes in it. That is the pre-wash compartment. When your dishwasher starts, the first thing it does is run a quick 10-minute rinse cycle to knock off the heavy food. If you use a pod, the pod is locked inside the main compartment during this pre-wash. The machine is essentially rinsing your dishes with plain, cold water. It is a complete waste of time. Take a tiny pinch of your homemade powder, literally just a 1/4 of a teaspoon, and sprinkle it openly into that pre-wash dimple. Now, when you turn the machine on, that pre-wash water instantly becomes highly alkaline. It starts breaking down grease in the first 5 minutes. By the time the main door pops open to release the tablespoon of powder, the dishes are already halfway clean. A plumber would charge you $150 just to come to your house and tell you your machine is clogged. You just bypass the clog, fix the soap, and optimize the cycle for a fraction of a cent per load. Let's look at the actual numbers, because I want you to see exactly how much money they have been taking from you. A standard bulk tub of premium dishwasher pods costs about $25 for 80 pods. If you run your dishwasher once a day, that tub lasts you 2.5 months. Over the course of a year, you are spending roughly $120 to $142, depending on your local taxes and store prices. Now look at our solution. A $4 box of washing soda, a $5 bag of citric acid, and a $2 box of salt comes out to $11 total. But remember, we only use 2 cups of the soda, 1 cup of the acid, and half a cup of the salt too. Make our jar. That single jar contains roughly 48 tablespoons of powder. That's 48 loads of dishes, and you still have more than half of your raw ingredients left in their boxes. When you do the math on the exact amount of powder you are scooping per load, it comes out to roughly 2.4 cents per wash. If you run your dishwasher 365 days a year, your total annual cost for detergent drops from $142 down to exactly $8.76. And if you are an empty nester or live alone and only run the machine twice a week, your annual cost is literally $1.18, and the proof is in the results. I ran a load of heavily soiled glassware glasses that had milk dried in the bottom, plates with baked-on egg yolk. I used exactly 1 tablespoon of our mix. The glasses came out absolutely crystal clear, no white film, no water spots, and absolutely no artificial lemon chemical smell baked onto my dinner plates. Now you might be thinking, is this safe for my septic system? Yes, it is infinitely safer than the commercial pods. You are putting basic earth minerals down your drain instead of synthetic polymers and non-biodegradable plastics. Your septic bacteria will actually thrive without the harsh bleaches found in commercial pods. Now, to make absolutely sure you get these perfect results every single time, I need to share a few critical rules, because there is a lot of bad advice floating around the internet, and some of it can ruin your home. First, the disastrous internet hack you must avoid. You will see videos online telling you to just put a few drops of liquid Dawn dish soap into your dishwasher to save money. Never, under any circumstances, put liquid dish soap meant for the sink into your dishwasher. Liquid dish soap is designed to foam. Dishwasher detergent is specifically designed not to foam. If you put liquid soap into your machine, the high-pressure spray arms will whip it into a massive wall of thick suds. Those suds will expand, push past the rubber seals of your dishwasher door, and flood your kitchen floor. Worse, those bubbles get sucked into the high-speed water pump because the pump is designed to push water, not air bubbles. The motor will spin freely, overheat, and potentially burn out entirely. That is a $400 repair bill caused by 3 drops of soap. Never do it. Second, the hot water secret. Think of your dishwasher like a thermos. If you put cold coffee into a thermos, it stays cold. Your dishwasher connects to the same hot water line as your kitchen sink. If you haven't used your sink in a few hours, the water sitting in the pipes in your walls is cold. When you press start on your dishwasher, it fills with whatever water is in the pipe. If that water is cold, the washing soda in our homemade powder cannot activate properly. The chemical reaction requires heat. Yes, the dishwasher has a heating element to warm the water eventually, but by the time it gets hot, the critical pre-wash cycle is already over. Here is the easiest hack in the world. Before you press start on your dishwasher, turn on the hot water tap at your kitchen sink. Let it run for 30 to 60 seconds until the water is steaming hot to the touch. Then turn off the sink and start the dishwasher. You have just primed the lines. The machine will fill with 120 degree water instantly, supercharging your powder. Third, the great pre-rinse myth. You probably spend 5 minutes at the sink scrubbing your plates before you put them in the dishwasher. Stop doing this immediately. Modern dishwashers use an optical sensor. It's a tiny laser that shines through the water during the first rinse cycle to measure how cloudy the water is if you have scrubbed your plates completely. Clean, the sensor sees clear water. The computer inside the machine says, "Oh, these dishes are already clean," and it runs a shorter, weaker cycle. Furthermore, the alkalinity in our homemade powder needs something to attack. It needs grease and food proteins to neutralize its high pH if you put heavily alkaline powder into a machine. With totally clean plates, the powder has nothing to eat but the glaze on your china and the finish on your glassware. Scrape the big chunks of food into the trash, but leave the grease, the sauces, and the sticky residue. Let the machine and the powder do the job you are paying them to do. Let's look at what we've accomplished today. You walked into this video chained to a system that demanded you pay $140 a year for plastic-wrapped chemicals that were quietly choking your expensive appliances to death. You are walking away with a 3-ingredient natural powerhouse that costs literally pennies per scoop. You've learned how to clean out the old pod sludge, how to properly microdose your soap, and how to prime your water line so your machine runs at absolute peak performance. You didn't just save money today, you took back control of your kitchen from corporations that think you aren't smart enough to read an ingredient label. You protected Your appliance, you protected your plumbing, and you put that cash right back in your pocket where it belongs. If this video helped you, please do me a favor. Share this with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member, especially anyone you know who is complaining about how expensive the grocery store has gotten lately. These small victories add up, and sharing this knowledge helps us all fight back against these ridiculous prices. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, because I have a lot more of these industry secrets to share with you, and I don't want you to miss a single one. And speaking of things in your kitchen that are secretly costing you a fortune, next week I'm going to show you why that little energy saver button on your refrigerator is actually doing the exact opposite. It's a design flaw that could be adding $80 to your electric bill every summer, and I'm going to show you the 10-second fix to disable it for good. You won't want to miss that. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.